Alright guys, here's my shopping haul for April 2019 part 2 and May 2019 part 1. So anyway, let us begin. First of all, I want to show you something. This is my Game Boy Color, right? You'll see what's on the back of my Game Boy Color. A cartridge. An EverDrive cartridge, a flash card, or flash cart for the Game Boy / Game Boy Color, and let's power on the thing. This is my yellow Game Boy Color, which I bought almost 10 years ago at a garage sale. Well, this is what I have so far on my EverDrive flash cart. And it's got a hidden button as well for save states. Well, anyway, enough of that. Well, here's the first surprise I'm going to show you. And it's a Blu-ray, which I bought from Right Stuff. And it is a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a... voila! Blue Exorcist Blu-ray disc box set. Released in 2017 from Aniplex of America. Well, I finally got my hands on this Blu-ray at last. It's been almost 2 years since I wanted to get my hands on this Blu-ray. Oh, and here's your banner. The same banner that I had with my Keysniver Blu-ray. Put it back on. Featuring all 25 episodes and an OVA episode on 6 Blu-ray discs. Let's take a look at the discs. This is the first half, discs 1, 2, and 3, and bonus episode, Girl Runs Away from Home. And as usual, Aniplex of America gives us these. First disc, second disc, and the third disc. And now for the second half of the series. Transparent background in a transparent Blu-ray case. And of course, here's your mini poster, Rin and Yukio Kumura from Blue Exorcist. And I'm happy I bought it. And that's all I'm going to show you. But I'm not done with Blue Exorcist yet. Speaking of Blue Exorcist, I bought on Right Stuff as well. Blue Exorcist the movie. 2017 Blu-ray release. Released on December 28th, 2012. Yeah, this movie. And the original, no, just the Blue Exorcist series in general, which was released on Oh, excuse me. In 2011, spring 2011. That's like 8 years ago. And this series aired on Toonami 5 years ago, and which it was on February 22nd, 2014. Aniplex sticker as usual. Because, you know, it didn't come with the cellophane plastic. It came with a different kind of plastic. I think it was a shrink wrap or non-shrink wrap plastic, whatever it is. There you have it. And that's Blue Exorcist, the movie for you. And I'm not going to bother with Kyoto Saga because it comes in two separate Blu-ray discs. Yes. I'll have to wait till Aniplex releases a complete series of it, and then maybe I'll get my hands on it. Last thing for April 2019 is this Sega Mega Drive t-shirt. And look for the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis Mini coming this fall. Comes out September 19th, 2019. This is just a black t-shirt with the Mega Drive logo on it. And some Japanese text. Well, enough said. Now let's go for May's shopping haul, shall we? Alright. Bought this one on Amazon. Dragon Marked for Death. From the developers of Azure Striker Gunvolt. And by the same publisher as Azure Striker Gunvolt on the Nintendo Switch. Dragon Marked for Death. Only on Nintendo Switch. Additional Quest DLC available spring 2019. And limited edition Striker gear pack. Cartridge for it. And that's Dragon Marked for Death for you. And speaking of Nintendo Switch, the next one's from Capcom. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. A series of classic Street Fighter games. All on one disc / cartridge. Disc for PS4 and Xbox One. And cartridge for Nintendo Switch. And digital for Steam. Cartridge. Nothing inside. Here's NHL 2007 for PlayStation Portable. Released in 2006. I also have it on PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Well, too bad they couldn't release a GameCube version. Oh well. Now, who cares? Probably expired by now. Just taking a look at the manual really fast here. And there's your disc. Universal Media Disc. You know, small discs that come in white shells. That's what UMD is for PSP. And now, moving on. Moving on with Volume 3 of The Case Study of Vanitas from the creator of Pandora Hearts, Jun Mochizuki, from Yen Press. Acquired on May 3rd from Kohl's. First printed in November of 2017. Here's Goblin Slayer. Side story, Year 1. From Yen Press. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. Whoa. That's a little disturbing, huh? First printed in December of 2018. Alright, moving on. Dead Cells for PlayStation 4. Bought on a Monday. Art book of Dead Cells. Doesn't actually come with a manual. But oh well. And I bought another Nintendo Switch game. This is Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. Sounds kind of bizarre, right? Released on December 4th of 2018, while Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, 30th Anniversary Collection, came out on October 16th, 2018 for the Nintendo Switch, and Dragon Mark Death came out on, I think it was March 26th. And yes, you do get a manual for once. The Nintendo Switch came with the manual. Just some stickers. Cartridge. And I got more manga to show ya. Astra Lost in Space, story and art by Kenta Shinohara. Shonen Jump manga. Planet Camp. World Trigger, which I've read World Trigger, but I have not read Black Clover. Maybe I will one day. I've heard the animes of Dragon Ball Super and My Hero Academia. I'm not too sure what to say about them. Feel kind of skeptical, you know. Moving on, from the creator of Soul Eater, Atsushi Okubo. And this is Fire Force. Sounds awesome, badass, and dark. From Kodansha Comics. There's an endearing, super elaborate craziness about the script and the art. I kind of like it a lot, says MTV. A pop-punk inspired adventure that didn't treat its characters as one-dimensional. Great fun to read, says Fandom Post. Spoiler alert. Some people actually die in this book. Death by fire. Some people blow up in flames. That sounds a little dark, doesn't it? As I'll call this, I don't know, Ladder 49 meets Soul Eater. Here's another sort of online manga. This is Hollow Realization, based off the video game called Hollow Realization. The last manga I'm going to show you here is Vampire Knight. From Shoujo Beat. From the creator of Vampire Knight, Shuriken and Pleats. Wanted. Merupuri. Vampire Knight official fanbook. Millennium Snow. From the creator of Ouran High School Host Club. And here is Ouran High School Host Club itself. Nothing else to see here. Just showing you some t-shirts I bought recently. This one is from, let me check, Distillery. Classically Trained. A BTL Mix, Volume 1. And a hoodie that my brother bought. And there's a few more surprises I'm going to show you. Here's the Sega Saturn Slate Gray controller, which is reminiscent of the Japanese Sega Saturn controller from Retrobit. Let me show you what the controller looks like. Here's what it looks like. It's basically transparent with buttons from the Japanese Sega Saturn controller, which you know, the Japanese Sega Saturn controller is white, with all those colored buttons on there, just like this one. And speaking of Sega, here is the Sega Genesis 6-button arcade pad controller. For Genesis and Sega CD. Here's the controller itself. And the wire, which is like 10 feet long, just like the Sega Saturn one. And that's enough of what I'll show. And I've got another surprise for you. On the count of 3, get ready. You'll be in for a treat. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 9 and a 10. Well, I'm about to show you this. This is another Aniplex of America Blu-ray, which was also aired on Toonami, and it's the complete series of Dun 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 Dun! Sword Art Online Blu-ray disc box. It contains all the episodes from season 1. Arcs of Aincrad and Fairy Dance. This is a 2017 Blu-ray release from Aniplex USA. Just like that Blue Exorcist one. Well, I hope Aniplex of America releases a Season 2 box set of Sword Art Online 2 on Blu-ray. That's the second season of Sword Art Online. Let me show you the first half. Aincrad. Comes in a clear case. Disc 1 of it. Just like you will see on Blue Exorcist and Kiesniver. Second disc, third disc, and the fourth disc. From what I remember, one of these characters, one of them was Kirigaya Kazuto, Kirito, Sura, Lifa, Asuna Yuki, Lisbeth, what's her name? Silica. That's her name, Silica. And her dragon. I forget what his name is. Her pet dragon. I forget. But oh well, that does not matter at the moment. Here's the Fairy Dance side. Kirito, Asuna, Lifa, and Yui. Fifth disc, sixth disc, seventh disc, and the eighth disc. And the bonus. With all the girls from Sword Art Online on there, which is Sword Art Online Extra Edition. The 9th disc and the last one. Alright, now before I put everything back, there's something else I gotta show you too. A poster. Package illustrations of Aincrad, Fairy Dance, and Extra Edition. There's Asuna and Kirito. I love that picture. It's beautiful. And of course, you got your Aniplex of America card. We want to hear from you from Aniplex of America. Now, time to put everything back. So please be patient with me. This will be a little while. In case you're wondering where I bought it from Right Stuff. And you want to know where I bought those Sega controllers from? I think it was PDP Games. And there you have it. That's the Sword Art Online Blu-ray disc box. And now for the ultimate surprise. You ready for this? A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 9 and a 10. Ready or not? Take a look. Dun 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 dun! The Analog Super NT from Analog itself, which is basically the reproduction of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in a black box, and basically a lot smaller than the original Super Nintendo itself. Instruction manual. Super Turrican is included in this box. You know, this thing. It's pre-installed. And whatever these things are. Oh, come on. Power brick. USB cable, an HDMI cable. Excuse me, from the Analog Super NT. Now then, I'll put everything back now. So please be patient with me. This will only take like a second or two for a minute. There. And there you go. That's my shopping haul of April 2019 Part 2 and Part 1 of May 2019's shopping haul. And see you guys later, and ta-ta. Ta-ta for now. Peace out. Yeah.